My name is Benny. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, small city, but I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. It's kind of a long story. Basically, I used to be a bad kid. One of the homies told me, hey, come play football. I ended up realizing I like the workouts more than actually the game. So it just kind of stuck with me. Then after a while, I figured out what I wanted to do. Instead of giving my mom's headaches, I made her proud. Made me want to stick with it, and I just fell in love with it. I would say consistency. As far as coming to the gym, but more so your eating. Because people assume that the gym is the most part of the workouts, but it's really how you eat. Because you can work out hard all you want, but if you eat terrible, you ain't going to see no results. So make sure your eating's good, and make sure you're consistent with your workouts. Poetry, really to be honest, ever since I was little, I thought I could be a rapper, but I realized that probably wasn't a path. So I was like, well, I can write something. I probably started writing like 14, 15, like freshman year in high school. Just never really showed nobody until like one day after graduation, I said, forget it, might as well take a chance. People ended up liking it, and that's about it. As far as my influences though, I mean, I got like Tupac poetry books, but that's about it. Like, oh, and there's a dude on YouTube too named Neo True. Kind of like his stuff too. That's kind of what made me want to motivate myself to write. I'm just trying to make sure, like, even though I'm 20, I'm still young, trying to work hard, get everything taken care of. So when I get older, I can chill, play. Cause my goal is after I do all this stuff, cause I'm training, I'm finna start competing. So I'm training for that right now. Then I'm trying to get a gym wear clothing line. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, after I do all that, I'm just trying to be that old dude who don't care about nothing, does whatever he want, because I can, because I got life set. So I'm working hard now. Back then, I just said if it came, it came. If it didn't, oh well. Can't do that now. I gotta go get it. Basically, regardless, whatever you do, whether it's artistic, physically, anything, any kind of career you may choose, do it. Don't be scared. A lot of people let fear keep them, prevent them from doing whatever. Don't let that be. Don't matter what nobody says. If you know it can happen, then let it happen. It just takes you believing. That's all. So believe in yourself. You can achieve anything. Don't let fear, conflict, or whatever you think, have no doubt. Just know, be full in. This guy came to me and said, cost of tuition is 50,000, but a box of bacon soda is only 99 cents. Made me wonder, when did we start wanting to take the easy way out instead of being people who took the time to figure out and create routes? But now it's like all we do is look for handouts. We went from being kings to peasants. I guess our mistakes don't always teach lessons. We stopped putting our brains to use and started using slavery on black and the man as an excuse. Like Martin Luther King wasn't the last one to have a dream, and the Black Panthers was the only group to be a force reckoned with as a team. But that's what it seems, because now we like to protest without even really knowing the focus of a problem. There's no point in even trying to fight for another revolution because we're scared of change. We'd rather sit and be constant and just complain. For some reasons, we love to be complacent, then get mad when other races give us stank faces. But little do we know we're walking around with a terrible fragrance. But I'm going to end by saying this. I'm tired of that tired-ass excuse on why we the way we is, because we're not the only group that grew up as fatherless kids.